Hey, welcome to a unusual time kind of stream, but I decided hit while the fire's hot. I got rid of the for those who watched my last stream because Dave was super late Sunday, so I covered his spot and streamed. I was working on a Dell computer, which I sold within like 10 minutes of posting it to Facebook. Crazy. I didn't put a drive in it or anything. I just left it. Um, I had tested everything, cleaned it all out, took out the CPU and the funnel, which I find the funnel funny because the case side is solid, so it's not going anywhere. Anyway, cleaned it all up. Yeah, put it up for sale, and about 10 minutes, 20 minutes later, I had somebody messaging me saying, "Hey, I'll buy it. I'll come by around noon." So I'm like, "Okay, well that gives me my bench free again." So I thought, "Hey, why not stream working on some of these motherboards, including motherboards that are in this box that I found when I was getting trying to find a banner for the World of Retro Computing event." So yeah, I'm here today all by myself, just me streaming. Dave said he might join in a bit, so we'll see. So let's see who I have in the chat. Obviously, we have Dave of Dave's Vintage Apple Tech. We have K-Mac Vintage, who is going to stream, but will watch here while I remove Nubis sockets. Sounds like fun. We have CDI, Matthew Dropko, and Carthor. Hey. So yeah, I put it up today for sale. Said no hard drive. Put the word no in caps, and somebody was like, "I've been looking for a retro full size computer. This will totally do." So now there starts a whole debate. What is retro? To this guy, a first gen i7 Win 7 computer is retro. Will, you're more than welcome to join. The link's in the usual spot. So yeah, you're free. You're more than free to join. It's in the usual Discord channels. And hey, all things DG. But yeah, so I guess it kind of puts it up for what is and what isn't retro to people. It all depends, I guess, on the person. 20th century retro. Yeah, well, it'd be a 21st century. Yeah, I feel old as well, Carthor. The fact that he's like, "Oh, I've been looking for kind of a retro machine to play with," and I'm like, it's a Win 7 box. Like, is that really retro? But to him it was, and he was super happy to come pick it up. So, although I don't know, as I was joking with him, I said I don't know what weighs more, the Dell or a Mac Pro from the same like the 10 or the sorry the 2010 era. Because yeah, it's was stupidly heavy. But anyway, I decided I got the other day. I had ordered a processor. Now, the funny part is, I have a PO box that I get things shipped to, and the only way that they send me a notification that something is hang tight for a sec, it's a will. Hey, you.
Hi, how are you? Haven't
Good.
seen you in a while.
I know. Welcome to the club.
Uh, I've been busy, very busy.
Well, stop being busy.
Well, I'm busy today a little bit, but then as of tomorrow for a week, I am traveling, so I won't be doing anything.
Oh, nice. Where are you heading to?
I'm going to over to actually Honduras for a couple days.
Oh, cool.
So
Fun.
go over there, Central America, where it's a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I bet.
So that's that.
Listening to Bad Religion makes me feel retro. Yeah, I hear you on that one, CDI. So yeah, so I had ordered this processor. Well,
Oh, why
obviously,
is my scope not working? Why
but
is that doing that?
but the issue was the guy didn't provide a tracking number, and in order to get a notification that it's been delivered to my PO box, it needs a tracking number. So Monday I went over to do some shipping, and the guy that works there knows me by name, and he's like, "By the way, 1 second before I process your 2 items to ship." And he came out and he's like, "This arrived for you." So it's a Pentium 3. Well, let me go back to my eBay. Bear with me 1 sec. It's a Pentium 3 processor because I needed it for the board. Let me go to my let me see, purchase history. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, it is an Intel Pentium 3 processor, 733 megahertz, which, according to um, the website for the board, we'll talk about the board in a sec. That's the max that you can put in it. So it should, in theory, work with the board. I don't know, but I do want to open it up and take a look at it. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so it's between cardboard. That's a good sign. Da-da. Hopefully the pen didn't get bent. That's my main concern. And here it is. Ta-da! And it's got styrofoam, so the pin should be fine. I still call him empty. I. Aye, Captain. All right, so let's change
Hello there.
cameras.
Aha.
Haha.
Is Dave still gonna join in too?
Yeah, Dave said he would join in a bit, so
Okay.
yep. All right, so this is the board. It's an MSI 694D Pro version 1.0. And as you can see on the picture, and also on the board, move the stuff out of the way, I have set up some of it. It actually has 2 spots for processors, as well as
Ooh, two processors.
4 IDE um, connectors, and then 1 floppy drive. So I'm going to put this into slot 1. Let's hope this doesn't get static. All right, now, which way is up? Uh-oh. Speak of the devil.
Dave.
It's the devil. I mean, hey, Dave,
Hey.
devil, Dave, whatever.
How you doing?
Good,
Hey
good.
Dave, how are you?
Good, Will. All right. So yeah.
All right, so now we got to figure out which way the processor goes on. Oh, okay, it goes this way. So if you look at the bottom of the processor, there's a spot here that's kind of, you can see how they're all tight to the corners here, but here it's kind of indented. And if you look at, let me bring you down closer so you can see. Woo! There's a spot right here that it's the same. So in theory, well, that's the way it should go in. Yeah, that's the way it should go in. Yeah, try anyway. Nope. Oh no, do I got bin pens? Oh, maybe not. Okay. Guess it's in there. The one thing that's driving me oh, and I also have memory for it. They're really not anti-static bags, so shh, we just won't say that. I don't know where the rest of mine went to. and it's not all the same. What the heck that stuff is? All right. So let's put a stick in. You kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, cool. Let's put a stick in slot 1. Do-do-do. Okay, stick in. The one annoying thing though, I was looking at where the fans, like the fan connectors are on the board. So there's this one here. Let's see if I can. That's right there. But it's right beside jumpers. So if you have a 4-pin connector, and then the other one is up here by the memory, and it has a capacitor right beside it. Like, who designed this? Because the one I want to plug in is a 4-pin. That's my test. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. If I can do this.
I just cut the pin off. You don't need that extra pin.
Yeah, right. It's just excess. Yeah. Oh, okay, it might there. Okay, that one fit in. So I was able to fit it in that one there. It's kind of a bit janky. Welcome to the Big Bad Biologist stream. So I'll push up a little bit. Oops, don't take that. And then there's a 20-pin. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. There's a 20-pin connector here for power. So we'll just connect that. I'm actually surprised there's no 4 pins. I double checked. There's no 4 pins for the CPUs. Oh, here's a question for everybody. If you look here, I'm going to zoom in on it. There's this bug-looking thing, which is what I thought it was. But it seems to be like wires inside the socket. Does anyone know what that would be for?
Is that thermal protection?
I don't know. They both have it. I've never seen it. Excuse me. Anything looks like a
yeah. It's a temperature sensor. Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering. I went to go rip it off, and I'm like, oh no, because I thought it was just like dust or something. And hey, Garth, welcome.
Garth, join in. You're not working.
Even when he was working, he was never working.
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. I did. All right, let's see if I can get this thing plugged in. There we go. Okay, so I've already connected the cables, so I got a speaker and a power cable over there. I've also put in my 32-bit video card, or sorry, 32 megabytes, not 32 bits, 32 megabyte video card, just because there's no onboard video with this. So I just need to see something on the screen. So I'll connect the video up. And I know the card works. All right, and we'll plug in a keyboard. So this I got, by the way, from the free table at the World of Retro Computing. And there's going to be one that we're going to revisit as well. And just see if these work. Okay. Actually, this has an onboard speaker, which is interesting. If you look over here, right there, it's an onboard speaker. So I don't know why but according to the lovely picture I printed off, there's a spot for a speaker right there. Oh. I guess you can have double speakers on this because you have 2 processors. I'm making that up, by the way.
I would think so. You
Yeah.
make it up.
I'm making it up as I go. Oh,
CDI says show that video card all in its wonder.
yeah. We have the process. I turned it on and the fan started spinning.
Well, that's good.
Whoa.
No smoke yet.
Oh.
Smoke, smoke.
Oh.
Oh, I can smell burnt electronics though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Smoke.
I don't see from where though.
Hey, now you can't blame me. This is not my stream. So there you go.
I'll blame Garth because every time something goes wrong, it's Garth's fault. Yeah,
Not always.
I don't know. I don't know who. Yeah, it's smoke. Oh, wow. That's all I can smell now is burnt electronics.
Where does it smell like it's coming from? Like the
Yeah, it's hard
processor?
well, the processor's
Any,
cold.
what feels hot? Like if you go around feeling anything feels really warm?
No. Everything's all cold, but I'm definitely getting a no, it's clearly
no, it's clearly my fault.
Okay, yeah, we'll blame Dave. I mean,
Yeah, and don't go ask Trina what is feeling hot.
Yeah, right. But no, none of the components feel hot. But as I progressed, I could smell burnt electronics. Hold on, I want to take a look at that.
Maybe it's just burnt dust. There you go.
Maybe.
Does it smell like toast?
No, it did not smell like toast.
I was about to ask if it smells like popcorn.
It smells like burnt electronics.
You'd see a lot more things overheating if it smelled like that, right?
Okay, so anybody want a card to work on for fun? Because I'm just gonna take it apart. Yeah, that scares the living poop out of me.
Oh, by the way, Trina, I forgot to one of the chips that you sent me from that classic board I ended up using yesterday.
Oh, sweet.
So you see, they do come in handy.
Well,
I needed an ADB one, and
there we go. Yeah, I don't see where it was
I'll be sending that classic board to the Florida address to you, Will, next week.
All right, no problem. There's no rush because I'm not going there for a while, so.
Yeah. And the only concern I have with that board is the 50-volt cap, the real tiny one on there. It might not be making connection real good because, again, it's got trace damage on that one pad.
But again, that's only for audio, so that should not impact the machine from starting.
It could have been. I could have burnt out the processor because I put it in wrong.
Aha!
Way to go!
Trina, or actually this is for Will, please send me a CUDA chip for my Color Classic. Actually, maybe two, since they are so common.
Who's asking that?
Garth.
That I don't really have too many of.
Okay, so that could have been possibly my fault. I might have burned out, although the chip didn't, I smelt it after I took it out. It didn't smell like it was burnt. But...
Now, before people complain, this board here is a donor board, so I don't care if I destroy traces and that, so.
Okay, should we try this again for shits and giggles? Why not?
Sure.
What's the worst that can happen at this point?
You could start another major wildfire in Canada.
Oh.
Garth said he was kidding. I kid. So, yeah.
Hey, guess what? We have, just one sec, we have video, or at least it turned white. Okay, come on, you, focus. It at least turned white. Okay, let's try to reboot. Maybe? I'm going to turn it off again.
All right. I think everything is loose. Let's see if this will pop out.
No signal. All right, let's try it again. Okay, we got the fan spinning.
Would you look at that? I got Anubis socket out.
The light turns white. It says VGA. Auto adjust. Maybe the card's gone dead. Hmm.
Well, that came out pretty good. Except for 2 pins.
Okay. Why aren't you displaying anything? Hmm. It's kind of working. And the weird part is it has an AGB port, but it's short. So I can't plug in the card, the AGP card I have. It's too short.
Does it take like a low profile card or something? Or?
Well, the slot itself. Let me just show you.
Or maybe it's proprietary.
So the slot itself is right here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my AGP card. And either this will fit in or this will fit in.
Mm-hmm.
But it leaves part of the, and also like if I try to put it all the way in, like the card is on the board. So I don't understand it. Because it needs to come out
maybe
more.
That's not an AGP.
Well, according to the...
socket.
See, that's what I thought. But then it says on the manual here,
Yeah,
AGP
it's
slot.
PCIe. It's probably a proprietary slot port. What Garth is saying. That's why, because I have one of those on that HP, and it's like that, and it's a proprietary PCI or something like that.
Yeah, well, this specifically on the page says AGP, but anyway.
And that card that you have, actually, Trina, it's not a AGP card. AGP card. I can't talk today.
Oh,
AGP card.
It's a PCI card. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
That's why.
Look at me being stupid. Okay. Well, let's try the card, shall we? Well, I feel about as bright as a 2x4 now.
Even with my limited knowledge of PCs, even I knew that. So yeah. I just didn't want to. I just, oh well, never mind.
We gotta let Trina be Trina, okay?
Yeah, it's engagement. There you go. Yeah.
It's actually just PCI, Garth. Yeah. All right, let's try this again.
Maybe that's why it was smoking.
No. Okay. The board's on. We got fan. The fan is spinning. Oh! We got beeps this time.
Oh, I see it flashing.
Yeah, we got beepity beeps. It didn't like something though.
Nothing on the monitor yet?
No. So it's either the card. I'm running out of PCI cards, so. No, don't tell me.
says it's time for mem test.
It's time for mem test. Yeah, but when you can't see anything on the screen, Garth. Okay.
You need a computer first for the mem test.
Yeah, exactly. I need something working on the screen. Okay, I'm going to take the card back out. Oh, well, that's okay. All right, let's try putting in this Wonder card. I'm actually going to, before I do that, let's clean up the, let's use some alcohol and clean up the edge. I'm also going to clean up the socket.
I finally did a machine that is not a SE30.
Woohoo.
Oh,
I got this stuff here, so I'm going to put that in the slot.
are you still working on that Mac 2 CI?
Yeah,
No.
this is the 2CI. It's done. It works. It's finished. It's here.
Okay.
But right now I'm just busy taking out the sockets that I need off of the old board so I can put them here.
Did you run that through the ultrasonic class this
Not
morning?
yet.
Or?
I'm waiting till I
Okay.
finish all my solder. But I did find the
Okay.
problem that I was having last night. There was a small solder flake behind some chip legs on the CPU that was touching.
Ah.
And once I took that
Yeah.
out, it fixed itself.
All right. Bye, Garth. Have a good one.
Bye, Garth.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
it's
yeah,
good.
that was a weird flaky problem.
Oh,
I was watching that last night.
It does happen. I mean, it is what it is. And
and see a CDI. CDI also said have to leave.
All right. Bye, CDI. Have a good day.
All right. So I have cleaned the connector with alcohol. I've used this stuff to clean the port. Spray that in the port. We're gonna try putting these back together. Let's see what happens this time. Although it's interesting, I actually got beepity beeps with the other card, and this is not beeping.
so overall, Dave, this was a nice board to work on.
Good.
I definitely gotta get some more of them.
Yeah. That was your first reloaded one on that one, huh?
This was my first CI reloaded. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I have one more board blank. Then
Mhm.
I'm hoping to. I need to get some files from Max, and then I can order some more. And
Cool.
I need the pick and place file.
Okay. So that didn't do anything. The light turned white, but it still did the same thing.
Hmm.
There we go. One is in.
All right. Let's try cleaning the connector off on this board. On this one. And try putting that back in, because at least I got beeps on it. Well, I'm not even getting, like, I should be getting a solid beep. I'm not even getting that with that card. So, let's play with this. Okay. Let's try putting this in. I can't believe I was so stupid thinking I thought it was AGP. Field board as bright as a 2x4. Okay. I got a solid beep. I got a solid beep. Look at that. Woohoo!
Oh, all right.
We
All
got
right. Cool.
we got a board. Oops. Let me turn on some lights. Main
Cool.
processor. Press. It seems to be kind of hung. Can I delete maybe? Well, yeah. It's kind of hanging. I can't even alt control delete. Uh-huh.
Well, turn it off and then hold down on the key and so you can get right into the BIOS on it.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. Turn it back on. Come on, you. Beepity beep at me again. Okay, we got a beep. And it's locked.
Okay. Well, it's not happy about something.
Yeah. Maybe it's the memory. I'll try the other stick that I have. I got more of this stuff, I just don't know where.
Mem test.
Yeah, I can't run memtest if the computer's locked up. And this is the only board that I have that takes the PC 100 stuff. So, but I know I got a whack of this here somewhere. I just don't know where. I just found that today, so I was like, sweet. Okay, another stick of memory. Try that. Okay, we got a beep.
So you're off today, Dave? Your day off?
Yeah, Thursday's my day off. Yeah.
And we're locked up
And I
again.
got all my housework done this morning, so that's why I was able to join in.
Yeah, I was out on the road running around this morning doing lots of stuff too. So
Well,
yeah, my wife's covering for somebody this week, so that's normally she'd be off on Thursday.
okay, now I want to try.
detecting the graphic card. Well, at least the graphics card is doing something, Carther. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try the. I'm gonna go back to the ATI All-in-Wonder card. At least we're getting somewhere. Dum-ba-dum.
Time to try Nuba's video.
Okay. I put the ATI card back in. Okay. Turn it back on. Let's see if it beeps. See, this one doesn't beep. The screen like just goes white.
Hmm.
And then it doesn't do anything past that.
Okay.
At least with the other card, it's beeping. Where? Where? At least we get it locked up with the other card. And I can see that it's locked up. Whereas in this card, it doesn't beep, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's got a TV tuner on it too.
It does, yeah. Yeah. But I've used it just as a good old-fashioned video card forever, just for testing purposes. And it works in other systems.
So without that video card in it, does this have like internal graphics?
No, there's no internal graphics. Yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
Otherwise, I'd be just using those instead of fudging around with graphic cards. But it has 2 USB ports, PS2 keyboard mouse, a game port, the printer port, parallel port, and 2 serial ports, and 3 audio. And that's it for on board. Okay, I'm gonna put the other card back in.
Are the contacts nice and shiny looking on that other?
Yeah, well, I cleaned both of the cards, the contacts with alcohol, rubbing alcohol. So, see, this one beeps, and then it freezes at this screen. I'm not even getting power to the. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not getting power to. Yeah, it's. I can't even like when I'm pressing unlock, the light doesn't come on the keyboard.
Try a different USB port. Oh, is that on a USB port?
It's PS2.
Oh, PS2. Okay.
Yeah.
Wiggle the plug. Maybe there's a flaky connector on it or something.
Well, I'm going to try something crazy. We're going to try a USB because I do have USB probably like 1.0 on this thing, which is all you need for a keyboard.
Yeah.
At least for a basic keyboard. We're going to try a Microsoft USB keyboard that I know works. I'll plug her in.
Because maybe there's something wrong with that PS2 keyboard and that's making it hang up.
Well, the keyboard's been working on other machines. But who knows? Oh, okay. What the heck's going on with the ports? I can't see them. Oh, oh. Well, never
Uh-oh.
mind you using USB. It's their ports are all dinged up.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Get it? Well, that's not gonna work.
Could the CPU be damaged by inserting it wrong, or
Yeah,
did you
that's what
swap it?
I'm wondering as well, and that means I got to go back to eBay and buy another one because I don't have another one. Well, that's what I'm starting to wonder if it was because I plugged it in wrong. Fuck.
Hmm.
And I could smell the burning plastic, or no, not plastic, but electronics.
Mhm.
I wonder if I
Yeah,
buggered it up.
you could have fried it. Yeah.
Yeah. That means I got to try another. Oh, back to eBay I go. But it's a wheel of Trina regret because Trina put it in wrong.
No, you could say a pile of regrets. There you go.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna. Okay. Hi, folks. Let me turn the camera back around. I can't blame the seller because, yeah,
Operator error.
operator error. Yeah.
Hey, it's
Hey,
hey
Bacchus.
Bacchus, how you doing? It's unfortunately it's easy to do on some of those sockets.
Yeah, ah! All right, so let's go because I think the guy had more than one of these for sale. Okay, he has another one for sale. The only problem is he doesn't do shipping.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know. I gotta wait for like 5 days and then go over to the post office and just keep going. Do you have a parcel for me?
Gut bomb.
What's Gut Bomb saying?
He said he never got a notification.
Oh, this I never got it. Well, there was a notification in the Discord. Hey, it's not my fault you can't read the Discord.
Come on, Gut bomb, get in here.
Yeah, feel free to join.
Come on, Bacchus, hop in.
Yeah, so I'm going to buy. I just wish the buddy would ship with tracking, but anyway. I'm gonna buy another one.
Ooh.
Thank you.
What's Discord? Ooh, Bacchus has got some homemade pizza going on.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, pay with PayPal. Hold on, I'm actually. You're watching this live. I'm actually buying it from eBay. Da 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 da. Okay, PayPal balance, which I got some. Thanks to Tech Ambrosia. I sent her a video card the other day. Sweet. There we go.
Nice.
I'll send you some pictures. Why are these things? I don't know. What's Discord? Yeah. Only in the oven slots. Ooh. Hey, Curtis. Hi.
Hey, Curtis, how you doing?
I'll send you some pictures when it's done. Oh, thank you. All right, hang on. I'm getting a bunch of emails now. One from PayPal, two from PayPal.
Does my volume sound okay, Trina, on my mic?
Yeah, you sound fine. It just you don't sound like you do normally on your Sunday stream. You sound a
Probably
bit
because I'm
more
not
like
using. Yeah.
not like you're using your. You sound like you're on AM radio.
Okay.
All right. So, but hey, good news. Ish. I'm going to say ish. Let me turn the camera back around. Ta-da. Oh, sorry. I got up and I didn't turn the camera. Hi. I forgot to I forgot to change cameras here. You're just gonna watch me walk away. Up. But good news. At least we found out that this card
Ron.
This card works. Sort of. So I'm going to leave this card with this board. I'm going to leave the processor in it so I know which way it goes next time. So I don't go fucking up the next one. Yeah, this I think was my fault. So I think this was my bad. I'll take the hit.
Oh boy, sorry to hear that, Gut Bomb. That's sad.
What happened?
The elementary school that Gut Bomb's wife works at just had a school shooting threat
Right.
by one of the third grade students.
Oh,
Third grade? Oh my God.
Third
Grade
grade.
student.
Yeah.
Third grade. God,
wow.
parents and things these days, huh?
And hey,
Mhm.
Ron. Would be typical me fucking up the second time. Well, this is why, Carther, I'm leaving the processor on the board. So that way, I know which way it goes next time. Because I don't want to have to keep buying processors for this board. And it's also a good way to keep the dust out of the sockets. I honestly thought this was an AMD board based on like the sockets, but
Mhm.
all right, that's going back there for now. As I cry.
Don't cry.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, we're gonna continue with this board. So I tested this on my last stream. This is a BioStar. I'll show you. It's this board. It's a BioStar P4M800 Pro-M7. I think I found out why it wasn't booting because the next day I went to it and I realized if you look, oh, hold on, let me get this. Wow, Trina's drunk. There's a 4-pin for the CPU, which wasn't plugged in.
Ah.
Yeah, that would do it, wouldn't it? So, but the issue is I did plug it in. Same power supply and everything, but it wouldn't turn on at all.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try it one more time. See if it'll even turn on. Like it wouldn't. I obviously got the wrong. What are you doing, Will?
That's not me.
What are you doing, Dave?
Does it sound better now?
Yeah, but like it sounded
Like
like
what?
we were in some kind of weird.
I was
mill
turning
thing.
the knob. There.
It's not. It wasn't me. That wasn't.
Does that still sound like AM radio?
No, you sound a lot clearer.
Okay, all right. My gain control must have got bumped. That's what it was on there. Yeah, I know. It's right on the mic. I'm sure you did hear it.
Yeah. All right. So, stop playing with your knob on stream, Dave.
But
And notice how Dave.
Not going to comment on that, Bacchus.
Notice. Oh, one thing too, I found out. So there was a stick of memory in it. It was also the wrong stick of memory.
Oh.
So I have changed that out to what is officially supported for the board. I'm just trying to find where is the fan control of this. Let me bring this up a little bit so you can see the whole board. Yeah, it's a pretty board. Like I like the coloring scheme of it. I just hope it works.
Yeah, it's a different kind of board. Yeah.
Yeah, the BioStar boards were always had a weird color pattern to them. Oh, there it is. Okay. Found it. Way over here on the other side of the memory. Okay, so I'm going to turn this one on. Now, this will not auto turn on. I need my glasses to see. So I have the 4-pin connected. Oh, you can't see. I have the 4-pin connected this time. I have the 20
Okay.
pin connected. They're all well seated.
Mm-hmm.
So they're clicked in. Now I'm gonna try to use. So we're gonna do the old screwdriver trick over here, because the diagram that I got offline, even though it said it was for this, doesn't seem to be for this. So I don't actually have a speaker connected either. But I think the speaker should go here. I'm gonna try putting the speaker there. Why, you ask? And I say, hey, why not? Because it's the only thing with 4 pins and all the same color underneath it. So, okay, now it was one of these back boys. Hey, whoa, we had power,
Okay.
and then it died. And that's what it did last time.
The fan's still spinning?
No,
Or no?
no. It spun for like a second and then stopped. I'm ready to call this board garbage. At this point.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah. Garbage. Throw it in the trash. There you go. Yep.
Send it to Garth.
Send it to Garth. I really should, just for shits and giggles. Wouldn't cost me much. Just do it as like track packet. Get away with it. Yeah, I'm not getting anything out of it now. And I'm using the same 2 pins up here. This is where the front panel stuff is. That worked before, and then it stops. It should be. It was these two. It was these two. One of the two. But yeah, you don't turn on no more. So I'm calling this board DOA. It's okay. What did I pay for it? Nothing. So there's no wheel of regret for this one. All right, let's unplug it.
Okay, well.
And we'll get to my box of motherboards that I found. I have no idea what the story is with them. I don't know why they're in the box.
Of course, John might like that. He likes a good challenge.
Yeah, you can send it to him too.
Yeah.
If you send it to Steve, he probably won't get to it for 20, 30 years because he's got some other things
Right.
worked on. So.
He'll go in his shed and never come back out.
Right?
We love you, Steve, if you're listening.
Yeah. Steve, we love you if you're listening. Oh! I also have more.
I see
more coolers and just the top to one. Cool. I know I had these in there. So this was a box I must have packed before I moved. I have no idea what the heck's in here. Oh, I also found my homemade janky thing to fix to
discharge.
Discharge. That's a discharge tool. Thank you.
Yep.
That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. There's also some.
I spent too much time taking out that socket, so I'm gonna try this Bruce's way.
Anybody want an OCZ dry set? I don't know why it's in here, but we do have this fancy motherboard. I don't know why I have this fancy motherboard. Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
When Gut Bump says, no, don't use that.
Don't use what?
That discharge tool. It's built wrong for discharging CRTs.
Oh, well. It worked for the one time I need to use it, so I remember this. Yeah. I remember this board. I'm gonna move this up a bit more so I can get a full shot of it. Yeah, I remember this board now. I bought this board to test AGP cards. Yeah, it doesn't have. All right. Haha. Where did I put that video card? Dave,
What's that?
what did I do with that video card?
Look in your box. You put it back in that box?
Nope. It's not in the box. I'm not gonna be able to test that one. I'm gonna try to test this one. Ooh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, these are for laptops. Oh, maybe. I just found. I got these processors.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah,
Well, hopefully they work.
yeah. I have to look them up, see what they are. All right, do that off stream.
Okay.
Unless you guys want really boring content. Where did I put those video cards? Like both of them have gone poof. Seriously? Oh, there's one. Where did my 32-bit one or 32 megabyte one go? Like, how? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I'm stupid. Okay. I found it.
Ta-da! Hot plate time.
Oh, is that how Bruce does it?
Yep.
Hey, Dana. I'll take that OCZ.
Hey, Dana, how you doing?
We'll let you know. Let me tie off the Vetra. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's yours. It's
Bacchus says, "Yay, pizza's done."
woo.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
hang
too,
on.
Bacchus. Have a good day. Enjoy your pizza.
Yeah.
That sounds right. You have to take a picture of it and show us on
Brought out
Discord.
the hot plate to actually make the pizza now.
Yeah. So he uses that to just heat the board up and just lift the sockets right off, huh?
Yeah, because the pins are longer than anything else, so the pins are making contact.
Mm-hmm.
Because I need to get this one, and this one out.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that
so
what you're
right,
transplanting
yes,
to the
I need these to
reload?
transfer because I don't have any of these. Well, I do have this one, but it's in gray or in the cream color.
Yeah.
Because it's the same PDS slot that the cache slot here is the same size as the PDS slot on the SC30. So I have those, but these two I don't have. But I want to keep all the same, so
Yeah.
I need to put something heavy on this.
On the work lap. Yeah. Yeah, I figured, Dana, that you'd be working today.
So, Will, that reloaded board, the one that you were working on earlier, is that you took all the parts off of that and put on the reloaded board that had all the trace damage on it, or is it a different one?
Yes.
Oh,
this
okay.
is this is the old CI board,
Yeah.
and you can see I took off all the chips and everything, and I moved them over.
Yeah. Okay.
And on the first go, that damn thing worked. I was very happy with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what I'm gonna do, I have this card that remember the last computer we tried, it didn't beep or anything at me.
Right.
We're gonna try it in this computer.
Okay.
If I could only remember what the board was. That's the thing. There's no actual printing on the board. So yeah. Alright. So I have no idea. But I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I've last used this board. So.
Mm-hmm.
Let me turn on the site. Let's see. Where's my phone?
Yeah, the SE30 board's in Boston right now, Will.
In Boston?
Yeah, it went from Miami to Boston. So who knows? I guess maybe that's the way they route things through. Yeah.
You went from Miami to Boston?
Yeah.
What the heck?
And maybe from Boston to California. I have no idea how they route their stuff.
Let me make sure that I gave you the actual right number. Let me check my things.
Yeah, it was a PO box, right?
Okay, so this. Oh, that's too. No. So where does the power beepity beep go? Oh, I bet you over here. Speaker. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, you might have to CDI. Yeah.
Hard drive. Power switch. Okay, perfect. I took a picture of the board so I knew where things went. It's been a bit. I've last used this board. All right, let's put in the speaker. Maybe not. Why isn't the speaker going in?
I gave you the one that ends in 14, right?
What's that? Well,
I gave you the number that ends in 14 KY.
oh, hold on. Let me go back and look. Just a second.
Because, yeah, that's the one showing in Boston. David showed up.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
about time.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Sorry about that. I was snoozing.
Yes, well, yeah, 14
Okay.
KY. Yeah, yep,
Mhm.
that's the one.
You're sending 14 tubes of KY jelly to
No.
to Dave.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have said that.
You know,
That way.
that's really bad saying it that way because that means that's a Dave on Dave situation. That's just wrong.
Well, I mean, he does have a wife, so maybe. I don't know. I mean, hi Dave, we love you. All right, I'm double checking. There's no 4-pin on this one. Okay.
Wait, you're forking a board?
Forking a board, yeah. Okay, there's no 4-pin on this one. All right.
Sorry, Dave. You're going to find I'm just as bad as
Sure.
Trina on some things.
All right, let's try turning this one on. Uh-huh. Do I have it in the wrong? Okay, let's just pull it out. Let's just pull out, shall we? I'm gonna try the screwdriver trick. No.
Oh, you don't have a power button on it to turn
Well,
on?
I do, but I don't know if I have it in the right spot, so we'll go through it all. And the board doesn't want to seem to turn on. Why don't you just spiffy diffy?
Maybe unplug that speaker. Maybe there's some maybe the power wires on that. Not really. It's a speaker wire.
All right, let's do this as well. We're going to also disconnect the video card. So literally all that's on the board at this point is, so from what I could gather.
Is the power supply on? Is it
Yeah.
plugged in?
Oh, it's not on. It is now. But it was on before. But we weren't getting anything. I remember this board now. It started acting flaky. That's why it's in the box. Nope.
Is it doing anything?
Nope. See? Watch the fan. I'll tell you. Fan's plugged in. So. Yeah, it's just not. Turn it off for a sec.
Does that have a power light on the board when it's getting power?
No LEDs on the board.
So that probably means it's from what, the late 90s, early 2000s?
Oh, I think before that. I'm thinking we're 90s anyway. Because there's no SATA on it. In 2000, you started to get SATA on them. All right, I just want to double check something.
I guess that's true because it's pretty much primarily PCI and what? Is that an AGP and then a PCI Express 1X slot?
Yeah. And then we got AGP, and then you got 5
PCIe.
No, not PCIe. PCI.
PCI. Excuse me. PCI.
Yeah. Did you see the dual P3 board worked? So, Dana, let's talk about the dual P3 board. Trina went and effed up and put the socket in or put the processor in wrong, and then we started smelling burning electronics. And so now when it does boot up, I was able to get it to boot up, but as soon as it sees the processor, it locks. So I went back to eBay and bought another one from the same seller. He had one left. So I've left. Let me just show the board. Let me dig it out for a sec. And you want that OCZ thing? That's yours. Let me. And I'm going to scare Gut Bomb by showing off the discharge tool that I built. See? This is it. I built it with the help of Ron, actually. Of Ron's computer videos on one of my streams many, many moons ago. So what I've done, here's the board. I had this rotated 90 degrees, so the Intel was actually up here. And then I turned it on, or I turned on the power supply and it just auto turned on, and then I could start to smell smoke. So yeah, found out this was actually put in wrong, and I'm leaving it in so I remember for next time. Yeah, so I've had to order another board. Or not another board, sorry, another processor. So that's
well, hopefully there's nothing wrong with the board too now. But.
Well, fingers crossed. At least I could see with this card. This is the interesting part. This card worked in the PCI slot.
Whoa.
The other card, wherever I put it,
I can push them all in.
Might be fighting. There it is. This one. So this one actually let the computer do a solid beep, which was great. And then we saw that it came up Pentium 3 and then locked. This one, the button turns white, like the light, sorry, not the button, but the light on the monitor turns white, and the computer doesn't beep. So, yeah. But I want to get a working processor before we get too much further in the weeds with that one. So, but yeah, this one does not want to seem to work. And according to the silk screen on it, it's supposed to be these two pins that turn it on. And it's just not doing anything. It's a dud. I wonder what the processor is on it. Should we take it apart and find out?
Sure.
Sure.
Hey, maybe it'll work for the other one.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, right. What I'm honestly thinking.
Can't get that lucky.
No. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's even a 3-pin.
Oh,
3-pin power. Oh, I do want to check out the memory though. That's in it as well. Come on, you. Okay. No. No, not the same.
What if? Yeah. If it is, then she'll pop it in there and hopefully it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe more smoke. We just don't know.
Well, you didn't see any smoke. We just smelled. You guys didn't see any smoke. I didn't see any smoke. We just.
You smelled it.
I smelled it, but I didn't.
Yep.
I didn't. I'm the one that I didn't dealt it though.
You cut the power before it reached critical mass. So yeah. Yes, voting for more smoke. Yeah.
Thanks, Garthor. Wait, I'm the one that normally says I'm on people's streams.
Well,
how do I get this thing apart?
Very carefully.
Yeah, I know.
The one with the thing you have to push down and carefully push the top inward.
I remember these now. There we go. Aha!
Trust me, I
Oh
built
no,
so many of those back in the day.
it's an AMD.
Oh well.
Let me turn this around so I can show you. It's an AMD.
As long as it's not a K5 or a K6.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't like AMD processors. So if you look at, if you look as an example at like this processor, wow, which should be, fuck it, I'm laying it down. It says on the processor exactly, ignore the sticky note, but it tells me what it is. With AMDs, you always have to Google like the number. I've never had an AMD just say A10 blah 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 whatever. Do we have any pop capacitors? No, looks good. I don't know why she's not working. It's not working. But I do want to check something out though. This might be like just a. Let's get find out what those processors are too. Oh, I also had this board, but we're missing a processor for it. Da-da-da. We have this one as well. But as you can see, oh, you can't see. Yeah, you can. There you go. Kind of missing a processor for it.
Yep.
So that one I can't do anything with because it's definitely not going to be the same as this one. But it is an AMD. It is a 1-bit KN9-SLI board. Oh, you can't see, sorry. I'm reading and you can't see what I'm reading. There we go. Maybe I should send it to Michael up in Quebec. Say, here's a board I thought of you. But yeah, I should really get a processor for this one so I can test it as well. There's no onboard video. There's 4 USB. Ooh, this is interesting. So there's 4 USB, but also 2 network ports. Interesting. Interesting. It also has 6 SATA on board. And then it has a floppy and an IDE, 24 pin. 24 pins down here. And then if we go back here, see, where are you? Yeah, 4 pin. So oh, I remember this board. I couldn't never get it to work. I remember this now. The reason I remember, because it has a Molex connector on the board on the board. Yeah, I tried this one a lot. But yeah, see, Dave, let's give you a little lesson here, shall we? These are PCIe slots. How can you tell? The way it is. White is PCI. PCIe, PCI. Repeat after me. What are these?
PCIe.
There you go. Yay!
Plus, they're longer too.
Yeah. A bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, they also look thinner as well. Yeah. And reliability. Marking.
Yeah, and yeah, they're a little thinner too. A little thinner profile.
Let's see here. There's a card.
Okay, got them off.
Look there, yeah.
But now I got to
So
put
that
it back
worked
again.
pretty good. That worked pretty good.
I mean, oh yeah, because I mean, look, I got all 3 of those off like at the same time. Although I'm missing a bunch of pins on it that I need to go put in, but I'll rather put in the pins than have to spend hours taking these out.
Yeah.
A little bit of melting here and there, but that was more because of.
I should. Oh, that's what I should do right now. I need to contact the buyer or the seller for that card and say ship it to my home address. So that I can. I'm not waiting for it to arrive. Okay. Do. How do I contact this stupid buyer? There it is. Contact. Selected item. There we go. Shipping. Still have a question. Contact seller. Hello. Please. Check my home address. See. For my address.
Yeah, I would rather sit here and push in some pins than have to spend an hour fighting with that.
Yeah,
No,
totally.
that's not who I wanted. There it is.
Let's see.
Okay. There we go. Because it's thin enough that it will fit through my mail slot. I don't have to worry about like keep going to the. Hey. Oh God. Bob. I honestly just blanked on your name, Dave. What is I8 blah 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 name?
Wait, what's that? I'm sorry. What's that?
Oh, the user I80 blah 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 SX.
I386.
Yeah, 8386 in the chat.
Oh boy.
Is it
Oh
Jesse?
yeah.
Jesse, right?
It's Jesse, I believe.
Yeah. Hi, Jesse. There we go.
Yep. Yep. Try to remember.
Old age. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I had to test. Sorry that
That's
it's
all?
That's it. I know. Change my camera around. You don't need to be looking at a board. Make everybody the same size. Hi, everyone.
Why, hello, Trina.
Hi.
And how are you today, Trina?
I'll be happy when it gets cool again. It's not hot, but it's hot.
It's hot down here already again.
Uh,
Hurricane is all past us.
Oh, that's good. I was
Well,
just going to ask you about that.
it wasn't even a hurricane when it was by us. It was just in our area.
Mhm.
I mean, we got some good rain out of it, which we really needed.
Yeah.
2 days worth of rain, which was real nice.
yeah, we had
Yeah.
several days of rain, but it didn't seem to really do anything temp-wise. Like it goes down to 17 at night, and then it's 23 in the day. So it's like kind of like around the same temperature,
Mhm.
constant. So 6 Celsius here in Sweden. Oh,
I think that the planet needs to tilt some more for you to start feeling more colder.
Arthur, send it over here. I will let. Hey, Sloopy.
Yeah. CDI says he says no mem test. I feel robbed.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, CDI.
Yeah, but she's got to get the board working to run a mem test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have gladly run mem test on that MSI board if I didn't fuck up the
Blow up the
processor.
processor.
Yeah.
C'est la vie?
That one fit.
That's why I'm keeping the processor in. So when I get the other one, I'm just like, this is how it goes. I'm even going to take a picture so I won't F it up when I put in the new one, just to be safe.
He says he'll cry later.
I'll cry
All right,
later. By the way, if you want to watch mem tests, go back to my Sunday stream, because I did mem test and I did mem test. Oh, and I did mem test. There's plenty of mem test on that stream.
Really? We need to get you multiple HDMI capture devices. You put like 10 boards together, run a capture of every single one of them running mem tests. There you go. 10 mem tests at once.
I could totally. I don't know where the hell I would put it all.
And just stream it for 24 hours, Trina. There you go. Yeah.
24-hour stream of mem test.
Straight mem test.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just mute the audio and let it go. I don't even have. Would I need 10 monitors, or would it all just like block it out?
So I'm sure you're aware of Adafruit.
Mm-hmm.
So on one of Lady Ada's streams, they showed off a little HDMI capture device that's like, the video shows up as like a webcam, and the device is like $10, at least here in the US on Amazon. So, you know, you could just run it in and just use OBS on the single PC as the monitor. Or 10 of them.
Yeah.
I would need to, first of all, I need to redo my PC because there's issues with it. With
really, Trina?
But just with the Windows install, and I think I want to upgrade it anyway to Win 11. And I need to do backups, and I don't use it. This is the problem. It's literally sitting under my desk, completely disconnected, because a while ago, Dave had only done half a Sunday stream because of the heat. That was back in like July or something, wasn't it?
It was really hot. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I did the other. I picked up the slack and did part of the other half because it got hot here as well. But I put my desktop on the bench to do testing of the cards, and then it went back under my desk, and I've never used it since. I don't use my Windows computer. I'm sorry. Hey, Thomas. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't
still use your
Windows
Linux
computer.
machine.
I don't have a Linux machine. I just have my Mac.
Oh.
I mean, I do have a Linux machine. It's my laptop, which is in the bedroom.
Oh.
Ooh.
No, I've got a Mac Mini someplace, but unfortunately, it's I think it's an i5, and I think it was from the era where you could actually upgrade the RAM and the hard drive.
Mine is. Hold on, let me go to about this Mac because I don't remember. Mine is a late 2014. It has a 3 gigahertz dual core Intel i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and an Intel Iris 1536 MB graphics card, which absolutely sucks monkey balls, but we won't complain. And then it's also got a 1 terabyte Fusion drive, which also sucks monkey balls because it's slow. Like when I first wake it up in the morning and I'm like, let's do some work on my website. Oh, let's sit here and wait to do work on my website while it thinks about files.
Yeah, my i5 Mac Mini, shut up phone, has a, I'm trying to think, it's one of those external SSDs hooked up through the USB-C, and I'm running Debian 11, I think, the last time I was running it. The internal drive had the Mac OS on it, so I figured that way I didn't have to do boot camp.
Yeah.
So Sloopy, question. So Sloopy says the stream has a severe lack of mem test. I'm going to be sick, but it has a David LED. Does that help any?
Why are you mentioning me? You guys are the regulars.
Well, you've been on my streams for the past little bit, so now you're a regular.
You're guilty by association, David.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you sure you want the punishment that comes from me then?
Ooh, have I been a naughty girl? Tee.
Oh boy.
So I think I'm going to call it a stream. I mean, we're just sitting here gabbing. But yeah. Well, at least I found out what's going on with those two in the box. But yeah, I remember this.
Ron. Self-admitted.
Yeah, this
regular.
board I got. It was new old stock that I got in the board or in the box from somebody, and I was all super happy with it. And then I wasn't super happy with it because, yeah, there's issues with it. But I might. I'm gonna complain about Memtest. I'll have to bring a machine.
Yeah,
There you go. Hey, Dana, that would work.
Yeah, what's
Dana-
funny is you
Dana
mentioned
said
the
if we're going to complain about Memtest, I'll have to bring a machine that has 512 gigabytes of memory.
If only I had the RAM for my Cisco server, we could do a mem test on what, the 3.5 terabytes that it could handle.
Oh God.
We'd be running that forever.
Yeah, right now there's only 192, and it came with it when it was decommissioned from where I got it from for free.
Wow.
So
Oh. Wow.
512 terabyte Thomases. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a stream. You can find where to find me on social networking in the link below in the description. It's trinastech.com. Also, in the link, there is a link to my coffee account. If you can afford it, it would be greatly appreciated to send a donation. But I understand. Also, times are tough for folks. So,
And your OnlyFans?
we'll be talking. That's coming around soon. Sooner. I just gotta get the updated ID, and then we're Bob's your uncle. So, with that one. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in.
But this is a clean OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's going to be an OnlyFans. No new Trina. Sorry, David. I'm looking at you below me. Not Dave. David. See, I'll be very specific with this. Too many people named Dave on my stream.
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah, right. That was my Sunday stream. But yeah, it's gonna show. I'm gonna have pictures of dirty computers.
Thank you, Trina.
Hey, no problem. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining. Have a great rest of your. What is today? Thursday. Thursday. Yay!
It is. Yes.
It is. Yeah, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.
Bye everyone.